each other. I know this man. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Okay,
ball
ready?
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get it.
Richardson off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Going right back to Wilson. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Now it's Richardson. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And to the left side here, Wilson. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's May. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Looking to throw. May. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing here is May. There's Hall bringing in another one. Powering forward. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Well,
Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. To throw, it's May. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by their feet to Melifonwu. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
This is 2nd and 8. Richardson looking to throw this. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. It's a big play there for Atlanta. touchdown. 68 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Cowboy 80. Stretch the Eagles.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 1. And now they'll audible to something else.
Second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Delivers another one to Pierce. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's good.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Crazy. Diddy, what's up? That trip left nasty.
They'll throw with May. He gets it underneath to Hall. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Crazy. Five.
To the air, May. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the shotgun, it's May. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ladies.
Richardson. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Falcon first down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield, because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space, as they did right there.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Again, it's Richardson. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Get it. Let's go.
They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tony Pollard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
5. Here we go, son. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's May. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. The Bucs at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
From the shotgun, May with it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Drake May punching it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now it's Richardson. Got him there, and that's legal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Ready up. Let's go. 60 Bobcats.
Here's Richardson to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
18, Cardinal, 18. Come on.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Now Richardson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Going for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now a timeout taken.
10 yards.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Crazy.
Throwing here is May. It's caught. Mitchell. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
13 yards on the play. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit,
there he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And Mitchell, 69 yards. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a backup. He tried to fit it in back over the middle, and he's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. But when he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
To throw, it's May. From left side, complete. That's Hall. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
It's crazy.
Looking to throw. May. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, you can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now Richardson back to throw it. This one caught by Kittle. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 by 60, 70, 20.
Richardson looking to throw this. It's dumped off to Pollard. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
19, shot.
And Richardson yet again. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40.
15 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
19, 18.
A gain of 15. First down, Falcons.
Steady.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing on second down. Richardson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Richardson. He'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Christian McCaffrey, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just...
That's caught at the 25. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 20.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
They'll throw with May. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Kyle Pitts with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to a field goal.
31. Buccaneers 28. Harrison Butker set
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Bronco switch.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5.
Ready.
Off play action. Richardson.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
19 tight.
Richardson working from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they can run red.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. George Kittle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's May. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 25 yards that time. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To the air, May. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. And now they'll shift things around.
Crazy. 5. One.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? 5.
They'll drop to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Falcons 38, Buccaneers 35. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the one interception. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. DK Metcalf, 50 yards. And the Falcons use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Come on in.
From the shotgun, May with it. And it's complete to Mitchell. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle and inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
From the gun on third down is May. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
He'll try to do it himself, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Go street. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run. But you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
From the 33, here's second down and 8. Now it's Richardson. Connects with Kittle underneath. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Throwing now is Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now,
and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Buccaneers 35. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. From the shotgun, it's May. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Crazy.
Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
that incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
May looking to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 24 yards. First down. First First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Throwing here is May. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. And Mitchell, 32 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Falcons 52, Buccaneers 42.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Dragon 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game.